Today I'm going to show you how to replace a downpipe, or rather not the entire downpipe, but just the flex piece in the middle. As you can already see in the picture here, this entire downpipe is crazy expensive. Prices start at 80 euros and go up into the triple digits, and that's just too expensive for me. So now you can hear it pretty well here. Here's where the problem is. The mesh is already torn up, and that's why the whole thing is leaking. Now I'll show you the alternative. So now we've got exhaust assembly paste here. In this case, it's from Negrin, and it's pretty good. Here's what I'd call the main player. Yeah, that's the flex pipe. There's a sleeve welded on both the right and left sides, and at the same time, you also get the clamp with it. You'll find a link to where you can order this stuff in the description. Before you order it, you first need to measure your mesh, the length, and of course the diameters on the right and left sides of the pipe. Go ahead and add a millimeter or so it's not too tight, otherwise you'll just end up having to force it on later. Alright, now let's get started. First, we'll cut through the pipe here with the angle grinder. And before that, go ahead and spray the bolts nicely. Let them soak a bit so they loosen up. Soaking is good, it helps get them out a little easier. And then give them a tap with the hammer. After that, it goes really quickly. Be careful when taking it off. There might still be a lambda sensor attached. That's why you should unplug the connector beforehand, not when you're yanking it off, especially when you're removing the pipe here. Alright, now we can take it off. I've clamped the rest in the vise now, because we can cut it off in the vise with the angle grinder. A piece of downpipe or flex pipe. Now, we've got a grinding disc for the angle grinder here. Don't forget your safety glasses, super important. Now, let's start by grinding off the burr here, making it nice and clean. Also, clean the surface on the outside, because that's where the exhaust mounting paste will go later, right there. And it needs to be clean. We need a clean surface. Also on the gasket side. And you do the rest underneath the car. So here you can see, in my case it's a diesel, this is a raw particle filter. Then you need to use sandpaper for the rest, nice and rough, use 40 grit. And then you can already apply the exhaust mounting paste and basically slide the pipe on and secure it. Now you can see it here in more detail, I've got it here too. This is the other side, which goes back toward the manifold. Spread it on nice and thick, definitely don't skimp on it. And then slide it in here nicely. Up front, where the gasket we made ourselves earlier is, I'm adding exhaust mounting paste all around for safety. This will really ensure a tight seal, not just a firm fit. You can always undo the connection if you need to by loosening the clamps. So that's really awesome. What I wanted to mention here is, people usually say you should let the vehicle run because the exhaust mounting paste hardens with heat. But that's kind of a problem, because if there's a spot that's not sealed and only the exhaust paste is holding it, it'll just blow out when you start the engine. So what do? I took a blowtorch and basically heated up the exhaust pipe with it. On both sides, not directly on the mounting paste, but right on the pipe. I heated it up and then let the car sit overnight. The next day, the thing was really 100% solid. I'm honestly very happy with this method. And honestly, I ended up spending way less money than if I had actually gone out and bought the entire expensive downpipe. And that's pretty much it. I hope I was able to help you out. If you liked the video, of course, as always, give it a thumbs up. See you next time.